Hi everyone, so in today's video we're going to learn how to prepare an income statement. So what is an income statement? The income statement, or it's called profit and loss account, measures and reports how much wealth a business has generated in one period. Okay, now that we know what is an income statement mean, we want to prepare an income statement. Now this is a trial balance. If you don't know how to prepare a trial balance, I recommend you see my two previous videos, debit and credit and how to prepare a trial balance. I will link them down below. But in a question, they will give you a trial balance or they will ask you to prepare one. And then they will ask you to prepare an income statement and a statement of financial position. Now, statement of financial position, I will try to do one soon, and I will link it down below. But now we are just going. But for now, I'm just going to teach you the income statement. Now that you have a trial balance, you want to write down this this um, this statement. You have to memorize it. So this is the income statement that you have to memorize it, and we want to know the revenue, cost of sales, and gross profit, etc. So let's see, revenue. Revenue is called revenue, or it's called sales. So it is the same thing. So here we have sales. So it is the same as revenue. Okay, so this is really simple. You will just going to write it down. So you will say revenue is you will just write down the number 112,800. So cost of sales, you have to do some working to get cost of sales. So how you will going to do the working for the cost of sales? Here, we're going to write it down. It's really, really simple. So you will write the opening inventory, opening inventory plus purchases minus purchases returns minus closing inventory. So what is an opening inventory? So the opening inventory is 15, here it is, this one, 15,000, sorry. So the opening inventory is 15,300, and the purchases 97,500, but we don't have any purchases returned, so we were just gonna leave it for now. And we want the closing inventory, but we don't have it, so we don't have that information. So we're only going to write what we know. Okay, so the opening inventory is 15,300 plus the purchases which is 97,500. So you're going to work that out, and it's going to be, so we don't have any purchases return, and we don't have the information for the closing inventory. So once you work that out, you will have this number. So what are you going to do with this number? This is the cost of sales. So this is this we're going to write it in our income statement. So you will say here you will say working one or whatever, so that you know it is the working that we've done. So, and then you're going to write down the number, which is the same number as this one. This is just by coincidence. So, and then the gross profit, how you're going to work out the gross profit is the revenue less cost of sales will give you the gross profit. So it's 0 because this less this is 0. And then we don't have any other income. And so now how to work out the expenses. So here we have a bunch of expenses. We have rental rates, wages and salary, light and heat, selling expenses, insurance, bad debt. How you are going to work that out. So you will say working 2, and then you will write them all down. And we have an administration expense, distribution, and we have other expense. So the rental rate is an administration expense. So we're going to write it down as an administration expense, which is 8,100. Also, the wages and salaries is an administration expense, so it is 12,000. Then here we have 3,680. And selling expense is a distribution. It really don't matter if you did this or not, because eventually we're going to add them up and we're going to write them as a one number. So you don't have to do this, but I like to write it down so that I know which one is an administration or if it's a distribution or it's an other. Okay, so the bad debt is a other expense. So once you add them all up, you will get or you just can. So once you work this all out, you will get, let's see, 25,200. And here we got 9,010, and then here we've got 200. So you're just going to write that in your income statement. So here you're going to write 25,200, and then here 210, and here 200. Okay, so operating profit. The operating profit is you're going to work these all out. So you will add them up, and then you're going to say this number less, which will give you, I'm just going to write it here you will get 28,310. So this number minus this number, or sorry, this number minus this number will give you a negative 28,310. So it's a negative. And then we don't have any finance cost, so it's a 0. So the profit for the period before tax is minus, okay, because this number minus 0, it's the same number. And then we don't have any taxes, so this number minus 0 will give you the same number. And yeah, that's it. That's how you prepare a simple income statement. In other videos, I'm going to teach you how to prepare a more complex income statement. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.